Welcome to the third and final video in the Self-Promotion Techniques for Women video series. In the first two videos, we focused a lot on what you probably think about when you think about self-promotion, which is how do you talk about what you've done and what you've accomplished in ways that are authentic and genuine and help other people help you get known for what you're really good at and create opportunities for you in your career. But in this video, we're going to talk about something different, which I've come to believe may be one of the biggest missed opportunities that many women have for playing on a bigger stage and operating at a bigger level, either in their company or in their industry. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to be playing at the industry level to really take it up a notch. And this is something that the PR gurus call thought leadership. I call it taking a stand. And I'll tell you why I think this is important. There's a fact that research has pulled out, which is that many men are hired based on their potential, what people think they can accomplish. Many women are hired based on what they've done. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, if you're more than just what you've accomplished, you are your potential too. And one of the ways that people see that potential is by your ability to talk about more than just what you've done and your opinions on what could be done. There's another reason I've come to believe this is a missed opportunity that many women can take advantage of, and that was born out of an experience I had as as a marketing executive in the high-tech world in one of my last careers. And we hired a public relations firm, and the public relations firm came in, and their job was to kind of get us on the map in a larger context, give our salespeople new sources of leads. And they were interested in our sales pitch, but really what they were interested in was who in our company had a broader perspective on the industry and on our clients' industry-wide needs and challenges, and could speak to that with the press and with analysts and at industry conferences, and who was good at articulating an opinion about it and our company's approach. And when we looked around at the people who kind of naturally understood this broader context, had opinions about it, were articulate about it, almost everyone we found were men. And it wasn't because the women weren't there doing good work. The women were there and they were doing great work, but they were very focused on the work. They didn't spend as much energy having opinions about the bigger picture. And so the men got the opportunities. They got that opportunity to show themselves and their leadership potential beyond just whatever their job was that day. And the women didn't get that opportunity. Now, I am not saying this is all there is to the glass ceiling and it's the only strategy you need to break into the top leadership ranks. But I am saying that as a group in general, women don't leverage this opportunity. And because of that, it's a great opportunity for you to be able to leapfrog. You're step by step, I accomplished this, now I can take on the next step in my career and the next step. If you want to leapfrog a few steps and get noticed for your potential beyond just what you're doing right now, you need to put this thought leadership strategy in your bag of tricks. And this video isn't long enough for me to go into all the details about how to do that, but it starts with understanding what you are an expert about, and it ends with your understanding what you feel strongly about, what opinion you have that you're willing to take a stand for, and probably take some guff over, maybe internally and maybe externally. But when you take that stand, and if it's controversial, so be it, you put yourself in the position to be recognized for someone who really has a lot to add to the broader context, not based on what you've done in the past, but based on your ideas and your opinions and what you might do in the future. So I want to encourage you to think about thought leadership, because no matter what level you are in your career, this is something that can benefit you. I realized looking backwards, I started leveraging this in grad school, and it was what led to me getting some really great opportunities early in my career. And to this day, I continue to use this strategy. So it's not something you have to wait until you're ready to go for the vice president level to start deploying. You need to deploy it right now, wherever you are in your career. So I encourage you to look critically and with great excitement about the opportunities you have to promote yourself more effectively and to explore those opportunities and make it part of your career development strategy, both in terms of talking about what you've accomplished in comfortable and natural and authentic ways, and also in going out beyond what you've accomplished and talking about what could be for yourself and for the industry, so people can see what those new opportunities they could bring you might bring to bear. Thank you for participating in this video series, and give me your feedback. Let me know how these ideas work for you in your career.